Hi everyone. We're going to do a review on this CC8800 Terex. I tried to do assembly on it, but I've had several issues. First, you can see the left side crawler is behind the right side. I have two right side crawlers. Got the same problem over here. That one sticks out ahead. And this one sticks out ahead. So I did contact Conrad, and I don't know how long it'll take. I put a hold on building until I could see what I could do, but it's going to take me probably a month to get one no matter what happens. So I just went ahead and put it together. I tried to do a live on this. This was tougher than it looks. These floppy, too much flopping of the pulleys. They flop around a lot. They jump pulleys like easily. It just took too long to do that and that and that. I was going to do a live on that, but it just took so long. Other than the issues, the crane's beautiful. It's big. How big the boom is, the hook. It's got some fair detail in it. I like the hoses, the hydraulic hoses there coming off the winches. Nice little touch. That's about it though. Other than these back over here, they got a bunch that stick in the back and turn into the body. This thing came with plenty of weight. Even get an extra stack in the middle. This thing here is big, nice. Everything of course turns and works like it should. The crane turns easily. I do like the one feature here. See if I can get something to point to here. That little panel right down there. It's just like this one back here. It just lays in here. And underneath of this is the screw that tightens the body. So if it does get loose on you, it'd be easy to just take that thing off and tighten it. Where all these, you got to go underneath of them. All of these, the screw is underneath, so it's a bummer if they get loose on you. The other issue, all these drums, you gotta spool all of these. There are no winch keys. They have a pretty hard brake on them. So when you're spooling all these up, including this little double job back there and your bridle winch, boy oh boy, it gets the finger raw, to be honest. So it took some time. The cab, huge cab. Of course, all the machinery is inside of there, so there's nothing in the car body. The door opens and closes here. Big cab, a lot of stuff. I don't like the clear windshield wipers. Doesn't look like windshield wipers should look. Looks badass from the front. And it's huge. Look at the track compared to that 18,000. Wow. It's like this hook. That hook is huge. is double the size of all these other hooks in here. I got a big hand. Look at that thing. Yeah, and it took a while to reeve. I tried to do that live, but you have to push the wire through here because there's no opening underneath of any of these. And of course I did take it apart. I did each one separately and then strung it with a rubber band to the boom to hold it back while I did the other one. And if you noticed, if you've been following me, that is our twin T. You can see I touched up that edge. And that one where I had it chipped. I did fix these corners. You can almost see a difference in the color there. It typically blends in. And I've hit that one a couple of times and I'll have to repair it again. But all in all, this thing turned out real well. It weighs a lot. It doesn't weigh too much to weigh this 8800 down, but it lifted that ballast tray off the ground on this 18,000. But I think it's because I got the jib down so far. I've only got a 10-foot ceiling and it's almost at the ceiling now, and it's not even letting me put this last 40-foot piece right there, that red one. Yeah, that's for that 18,000. But back to the 8800, that's what we're looking at today. Very cool model. Comes with plenty of weight. I'll give you an example how tough this thing is. It's got this weight on it, and it is a lot. That thing is a lot. And I'm going to pull on this thing. And you can see I'm pulling a lot to lift that ballast tray up. This is a tough crane. I may try a load test on it just to see how much it'll lift up in real life. But there it is. I wished I could have done some of this live for you, but it took so long to do everything. You got to take your time. It was one pulley at a time and tension it and keep everything tight. So I'm not going to post it. It takes too long. 30-40 minutes worth of reeving. It's very repetitious. And one pulley after the other. So maybe one of the easier ones I'll do with the guides and something a little easier. But there it is. It's not very tall because I didn't get it with the luffing jib. But it does have, let's see. That's every bit of about 180-foot boom. It does go well over many of those in the back, the smaller cranes. And it's just a touch bigger than that 1600 and the 3800. But I'm alright with it because I was kind of looking for one without a jib. All my cranes have jibs. Even my little 4100, I got the little jib kit for it. So I think this 8800 will be the one without it. All in all, it's a great model. This is obviously a spot for the winch for the luffing jib. I may or may not get one. I have no idea. All in all, it is a nice crane. It's very pretty. I wanted it in white. I passed on the Felbermeyer colors. I already have a Saren's. That 3800 is Saren's colors. I have a couple of Mammoets already right there, so I didn't really, I wanted it in white, and I got a pretty good deal on this. I like the gantry. When you fold this up for transport, this hits back here and it keeps this straight, this rod, and these will just fold up, and this goes all the way down flat, and it rests right on this basically. So it's very clean when you do set it for transport. A lot of plastic on this part, typical Conrad. I don't like the plastic pulley so much. Sits funny. Oh, there it is. That's why. There we go. Sorry, I spaced out on that. Alright guys, there's a shot. Look at the head on that thing. It's so much bigger than all these other ones. It's a huge model. Look at the difference. Doesn't even fill the frame like this thing does. It's huge. Yeah, I like this crane a lot. Very heavy duty, very big. Alright guys, my take is it's very nice. I'm short to say outstanding because of some of the problems I had with it. But once you get all that ironed out, yeah, I guess it is an outstanding model. Big cab, big tracks, it's a huge model. Alright you guys, have a great day. Stay safe.